Is this better? Okay, that one felt weird. But Wallace is just looking at us like...
No. I had that one turned down because it seemed so loud.
Oh.
And then you picked up that one. All right. Maybe, and then I just thought to myself... I think you have a more resonant voice than the rest of us. You have a very...
I'm just loud, you're saying?
No, you have a very professional theater voice. You project more.
Okay.
That's a really racist stereotype, Jeff.
Oh, yeah? What do we usually scream, Jeff? Fuck. Rise up, brothers! Anybody? No, nobody looks like they are on my side. You do?
I look. I'm not.
No. I look, but I'm not.
He can pass.
He can infiltrate.
What nationality are you?
I'm Mexican, but I still get checked at the airport.
You're Mexican, but you still get checked at the airport. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Wait, it's a bummer even if I get checked at the airport.
No, but I mean, look, as a...
Yeah, but his is a double bummer because he gets checked at the border too.
Hey man, bummers are bummers. Infinity times 2 is still infinity. It's still a bummer.
I guess that's sort of a crass way of putting it, but I wasn't thinking like, oh, he gets checked twice as much, but I was thinking as a white person, I was like, oh man, you get the harassment, which is kind of a. I think I fantasize about being, because you know that's the one thing that white people don't get to have is
racism. Being racisted at
is the fantasy of being locked out of like waking up in the morning and being like, man, fuck this shit.
So the one thing white people don't have is not having privilege? Is what you're saying?
Exactly, yes. Yes.
You know what? As far as sacrifices go...
I'm aware that I'm being glib. I'm making the same joke. I'm just saying.
I know, I'm on your side.
You have no idea how good you have it.
Well, it's like that old joke, like there's like a character. You beat me. You've taught me humility. Now I have everything. Like the idea of like getting to be like really hardcore Irish or really like hardcore anything. Like,
it's true.
Yeah.
You would want that?
That's what I'm saying is when you if you get to be something, anything other than just this vanilla like meringue, if you get to be something, then there's the price, which is like harassment, prejudice, and all this stuff. But at least you have. But then there's the upside, which is like identity. Well, but and this poor guy they're stopping up at the airport and going, "Hey, over here, Punjab," and it's like, "Wait, I'm not Punjab. I'm not. I don't have a. I'm not even allowed to be offended like in a specific way. I'm just being inconvenienced."
What is your name?
Amadis. It sounds weird.
Amadis?
Yes.
Close enough.
That could be.
Close enough.
Might as well be Punjab.
Yeah. Amadis is pretty racially non-specific.
It's ambiguous. Yeah,
that could be anything.
Well, I get what you're saying, because sometimes if something shitty happens to me, I'm like, oh, this guy's racist. But to you, it's like, oh, he just hates you. You're just...
But Dan, see, I don't think.
No, what I'm saying is that when the downside is being on the barrel end of racism, the upside is being in an exclusive club. You get to be like something.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense.
And so it would be a bummer to be mistaken for something, and it'd be like, whoa.
But it sounds like it's more for you like a kind of a persecution complex, like you're kind of Christ,
yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what appeals to me about racism is the idea of being a minority. That would be the thing that I would be into. I would be if I was not white. You better believe I'd make a fucking meal out of it. Yeah, because I look at me. I am a fat white rich guy, and I'm constantly raving about how I'm unappreciated and I'm a genius and no one knows it and all this shit.
Would you be a Black Panther or an activist, or would you just be an
imagine
asshole?
I would push whatever envelope you could while still being a coward. I don't think I'd do anything cool. I think I'd just bitch a lot. I'd probably have a really cloying blog. Today I was at the bank and they said, "Can I help you?" What do you mean, can you help me? Like I need help? I don't know.
There are definitely...
It sounds like you'd be a terrorist. It sounds like you'd have a lot of problems with the man, and you'd want to tear them down and make them feel
No, but he
punish
doesn't
them.
wouldn't have the courage to like actually be a terrorist. You just like sort of have their back, whatever that means.
Yes. Some of you are trying to trick me into saying I'd be a terrorist. Others of you are saying it takes courage to be a terrorist. I'm stepping off of all of this.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, walk the walk.
You don't have to be non-white to be a terrorist.
Well, let's talk about this. Let's plan this out. What would we do, Jeff? As long as we're on the record.
First, I'd say let's hit pause on our podcast.
Let's come up with a logo.
And then I would lower the screen and I would show you a 15-minute slideshow about some ideas that I have.
I'll say I'm special guest Aziz Ansari. We'll continue with the show.